Hello everyone, it's me again, GW Fan the Softcore Brony, welcome you back to Let's Play My Little Pony RPG 4. I'd like to once again point out that I do have a sanity on rarity there that will come in handy for this particular area as we go into the Great Deserts. Oh, also I have Quake Stomp 2 for Applejack, although it's not necessarily, well, necessary. But anyway, yeah, we have the, heat is making us thirsty, and, well, we need to, in order to not be thirsty, we need to use the water bottle, which actually we cannot use outside of this area, and nothing will happen if we try to use it outside, so. Yeah, I took a drink out of our bottle, and now, if we walk around, which we cannot run, by the way, we won't take damage or lose MP, which is what normally would happen when we didn't have drinking water, although, of course, that will be healed after random encounters, which are somewhat infrequent around here. It's not really a great place to level grind, because the encounter rate's kind of low. But we can still encounter enemies all the same, like the Antlion and the Sahajin, which you might recognize from Final Fantasy IV. I have no idea what these guys do, because I've always killed them before they can do anything, because they're all dirt slow. So, yeah, just the good old, Twi-dash rarity move there, and we're good. These are not the only new enemies around, although they are the slowest and easiest to deal with, and the most common to deal with as well. Get lots of experience and money out of the deal. And this kind of looks like you can go this way, but you can't. Now we have, I think, at least 3 oases around here. And from these, we can just get unlimited bottles of water. Yeah, see, we have a bottle of water there. We can talk to it again and get more. I don't know if that will ever change in the future. But, yeah, all we need to get through this place is about 6 to 7 bottles of water altogether. I'll probably get a few more just for the sake of it. So, actually, I want to do that real quick because this is a little slow going. Alright, I've got 7 bottles of water, 2 more than I'll probably need, but anyway, in order to do anything here, we need to come straight over this way from this particular oasis to find, not random encounters, although that is nice, but to find this tombstone, which we must very specifically speak to or read in order to find these 5 special points. They will not appear otherwise. And, well, annoyingly, 2 of them have actually appeared in spots we've already been to in the desert. So, yeah, one of them is right back here at this oasis here. So, okay, great. Yeah, fortunately, we don't have to fight them or anything. We just have to find them. And the other one, very sneakily, is back at the entrance to this place. So, darn you, Nerstashi, for making me search all over the place around here for that darn thing. Oh, yeah, feel thirsty, but that's not a problem. Yeah, water bottle. More than enough. At least should be. Even if it's not, there's 2 other oases in the other corners around here, so. Well, not corner. One of them's not in the corner. It's actually in the very bottom there, but anyway. Yet another of these little special points, or what do they call them? Yeah, special points. That was it. Just keep running into Sahajin. I will run into something else eventually, or at least I should. Anyway, I want to hug the, well, wall here, whatever you want to call this. Because eventually we're going to run into something that we, well, technically don't need to find. But anyway, yeah, there's a rope here. We've got to go way up to the top in order to find a treasure. One of the, well, 4 treasures that I'm aware of that are in this place. Ah, and then we got the Zoo, who, honestly, I'd rather just run away from, because he's not really worthwhile to fight. He's worth less experience and money than the, well, actually, I think he's technically worth more experience, but he's worth less money than the enemies around here. He's kind of like the wolf from the ice areas, because he can roar at us and, well, hurt the party that way. He also has more HP than most of the enemies around here. So I actually might be able to find out what the Antlion can do. Huh. If he doesn't do anything too nasty, but yeah, he's at a weird speed tier where he's slower than Rainbow Dash and faster than Applejack and more or less equivalent to every pony else, so Yeah, usually he just shows up by himself, but every now and then... Actually, did I... Did I get... Oh, I did. Maybe I didn't. Maybe, whatever. I don't know. I didn't notice, but did I get a first-hand fight there? Whatever. Yeah, the Zoo also can slow down the entire party with one of his moves that I think also casts stun, which is kind of annoying, but oh well. Yeah, I'd rather run away from him, but you're not guaranteed to. So up here, we find a medal. One of 2 that we can actually find here in the desert. 14th, nice. And there's nothing else up here, crazy enough, but yeah, it's a long way down as we feel thirsty, and I take a drink while holding on to a rope, because that makes sense. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be impossible to do, but it would be kind of tricky to do. Another zoo. But anyway. Climbing down the rope of forever tomorrow, or something. Anyway, we want to come over this way to actually find more treasure. See, one of the special spots is also up here, if I think, right? I didn't actually map this place out, but it's pretty darn easy to navigate despite how relatively open this place is. Because, yeah, there should be a special point up there. Actually, yeah, the zoo is worth less experience and money than everything else around here. Anyway, there are still 2 more monsters to find around here, though one of them seems to be kind of on the rarest side. Yeah, I got the 3rd out of 4 special points there. The other 2 are actually fairly close together. And I keep wanting... what was I saying? Well, anyway, I do want to come up this way, because there's a couple... The only other treasures up here besides the medals that I am aware of, anyway. And they're pretty good ones, too. It's just too bad I can't run. Or not feel thirsty. That's the other reason why this isn't a great place to grind if you need to. Whew. Reminds me of Breath of Fire 3. Mega Oats! Yeah, for free. Might need those someday. Apple Pie. I've already replaced all the ones I've used. Oh, awesome. Yeah, 10 more MP for Twilight. Always good. Always good. And, well, among other things there. Getting closer for Twilight and Fluttershy to get to 4,000 HP there, so that's nice. Yeah, I've got more than enough apple pies now. I just wish I could get more MP healing items. You know, just for free out of chests and whatnot. But, so it goes. Anyway, we've got another oasis over here if you absolutely need it. I do not for the time being. Let's see, do I have enough, oh good, I have more than enough fire now. I can finally get Null All if I really need it. Guess I... Oh, might as well save there. Anyway, I wanna... Actually, no, I don't want to keep going that way. I want to go down now. Whoops. I'm gonna go way down, in fact. There's actually not much that's in the middle of this big old desert, crazy enough. Other than the tombstone, anyway. I'm kind of surprised I'm not getting into more random encounters. But yeah, now I want to come up and around this way, as we'll find Thirst. Of course, we'll find Thirst. 3, I'm not worried. We're almost out of this place. Can I please fight the last 2 enemies around here somewhere? I would like to, you know, not have to go out of my way to find them if I can. But anyway, if we go way, 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 way up here, we can find the other medal in the desert. Awesome. 15. Very good. I can access another gift, which is a monetary one, plus a key that leads to, well, actually another medal, technically, although not immediately. Let's see, I want to come back over this way a little ways and keep on going down, because once we reach this structure, I want to... Oops, structure. Whatever you want to call it, I want to go down this way. Are you going to annoy me this time, or am I just going to obliterate you before you get the chance to do anything again? Yeah, you're probably gonna get to do something this time, aren't you? Yep. Ow. Well, that's one of the things he can do. So, oh, dash. That's alright. I mean, yeah, it slows us down too, unfortunately, and defense down as well. Well. Yeah, he also can do arrow, which hurts, but, well, at least he didn't do roar again. That actually, he is the most dangerous enemy around, but he's worth less than everything else. That's the annoying part. Well, technically, he's the most annoying, he's the most dangerous thing around, but there is, well, one of the other two enemies around here that I want to face off against. Can I get it? Thank you. The next spirit is actually, point is right below me. And there's also an oasis right over there as well, if you absolutely need it. But yeah, I just need to go around this way, and it'll be easy enough to find. You can go all the way around this place the other way, too. From, clockwise, as it were. And, let's see, there's the last point, as we get our last bit of thirst. But, yeah, I'm not even going to end up using them, or water bottles, most likely. Although, finally, cactars! These guys can show up in pairs as well. These guys are kind of interesting, as they, well, usually will use an ability called Kick, which will hit you 3 times for 777 points of damage each, and will, well, they can either before or after use 1,000 needles, which, as you might expect, does 1,000 points of damage, although you can guard against it, unlike other games. And they are also super fast, so they're gonna get to go first, no matter what. If there's 2 of them in the battle... Oh, you didn't even use Kick. Yeah, if there's 2 of them in the battle, as long as both of them don't hit rarity, you're good, because... Yeah, this is the reason I have her with Sanity, is because 1,000 Needles also can cast Confusion. And, yeah, they're not worth much experience, but they are worth a lot of money, so fighting 2 of them is great. One more enemy around here, but again, he seems kind of rare, even though he can appear in a couple of different random encounter formations. I don't ever fight him much, but yeah, there we go. Now we just need to make our way back to the tombstone, which is actually right up this way. Am I close to getting a level up, by the way? Nah, not even. Yeah, we've reached a point where we need a lot of experience points, so... See, want to come just up this a ways somewhere. Oh, I'm a little too high. Whoops. There it is. There we go. Talk to this again. You may enter the Temple of the Soul, which is kind of odd, honestly, because we get teleported in here. I don't think there's any random encounters in here, at least not that I've seen. And it's just a short little walk down the stairs and to the right, so okay. Which will lead us to the exit of the desert, as it were, which will then lead us to the next area. Well, there was still one more enemy to fight around here, but I guess it wasn't that big of a deal. Because he's also ultra slow. It's a giant of, I forget if it's called something beyond giant, but yeah, he has a little bit more HP than some of the other enemies around here, to the point that I just barely need a slight bit more oomph by adding Quink Stomp 2, and he'll die easily. He's slower than Applejack even. So yeah, but just Quink Stomp 2, I mean, yeah, Pinky or Fluttershy could also take him out, but they're not guaranteed to hit with their physical attacks. So now we have the Pyramid, which actually has 2 more medals in it, although I think I'm going to go ahead and go for the other medal rewards anyway, just kind of because. Just to show it off real quick, since, well, it is there. Even though I don't have to do it now, I don't need the money now, so... Yeah, once again, we can get into random encounters out here in the snow, but it's not a huge deal. And I do still need to get the 12th one as well, although I'm not going to be doing anything with that. This just, again, unlocks a little mini dungeon that is fairly difficult to take on right now. I mean, not so much the random encounter monsters, but the bosses that are there are a bit too difficult to take on without some well, ridiculous preparation, or if you were, or yeah. So, anyway, for 15, yeah, we get another spot, which I might as well show off now, just in case you need the money. Plus, it also leads to a key, which I'll talk about in a moment. So, I'm going to go north of the bridge, because that's actually where both of the rewards are. Oh yeah, I forgot I wanted to go back to Crystarium as well, which Subtle Arabia does not have, but you can still get it in Appaloosa, or in, well, in this area, Lyra and Bonamon's mansion is the only convenient one to get to. And otherwise, one of the prizes we unlocked is this right here. The Cloudsdale Empty Rainbow Factory for 12 medals, but that again is a mini dungeon which has some rather annoying monsters in it that don't give any experience points, but they do give a lot of money. And there is an easy to access treasure right at the beginning of the dungeon, which has 2,500 bits, which I don't especially care about right now. But the other prize is that shiny rat there, which is over in the Manhattan area. It will require me to go across the bridge real quick, and well, I might as well go to Crystarium while I'm over there as well. So I'm going to go across the road to Manhattan. Alrighty, just come up this way here. Easy enough to find. We get to the Hidden Forest, which has 2 treasures in it. One of them is this Room 4 key, and actually Room 4 it has a medal in it once we ever come across it, so that's kind of important to find there. Then we get 50,000 bits, so 20,000 bits profit from that the medal that I bought, so not doing too shabby on the bits there, although I would like to have more than that for later purposes. And as long as I'm in the area, I guess I might as well go to Manhattan, since it's actually the only other place I can go to around here for the time being. And go over to Crystarium, since I can do something with that finally. I'll have to think about whether or not I want some other things as well, as far as Crystarium goes, because I could also get... Where is it? Oh. There we go. Where is Crystarium in this place, anyway? Oh, there it is. But, yeah, I could get, like, Self-Bravery for Rainbow Dash right now, but I don't really need it right now, so I'm not especially worried about that. Yeah, among other things. And again, I could get, like, some healing or, like, various... self spells as well, but yeah, Null All for now, which is a single target ability that reduces the damage from fire, ice, and lightning for Fluttershy there. That could be useful in the future, and it doesn't even cost too much, 83, at least not compared to her other spells there, so yeah, not too shabby. I suppose while I'm here, I might as well pick up D-Shell, just in case I ever need it. I mean, I've already got the recovery and the unique set up anyway, so, whatever. Yeah, the other status effects, whatever, but yeah, I could get, like, Self-Curaga for Fluttershy and Pinky and Rarity and Twilight if I really wanted it, or get regular Curaga for Rarity, although I think that's just way too expensive for how relatively little it heals. So, because it still doesn't hit, like, much higher than the green apple does. So, yeah, I'd have to think about what else I really want out of all that, since... Oh, I got a lot of healing shards. I should, yeah, keep that down there for, well, whatever it is I might want to do in the future with that, so... Anywho, I'm going to make my way back to the, well, Subtle Arabia area, and so that we can go to the next part of that dungeon, which, well, is the pyramid, next time on Let's Play My Little Pony RPG 4. Arrivederci!